news comes first. Northern California's news leader for 70 years. This is KCRA 3 News, live at 4 a.m.
Well, Sacramento County is dropping big bucks on military-style gear for the sheriff's office. Why some residents are questioning the cost and the promise of safety. And making Marysville future brighter. We'll tell you about the ideas residents and business owners are sharing for the former site of an historic hotel.
I'm not afraid.
The former FBI director is responding. I'm Rachel Hersheimer at the White House with reaction from James Comey after being indicted.
Well, good morning to you. Happy Friday. I'm Teo Torres. Want to get a check on that forecast as we head into the weekend. Here's meteorologist Tamara Berg.
Yeah, and stepping outside, Teo, you'll notice the skies have really cleared out. Of course, yesterday morning was tracking clouds, even some thunderstorms for some of you, including here in Stockton. But right now, the skies are crystal clear, lending itself to a cooler morning start as we wake up to your Friday. But we're going to be embracing a warmer afternoon as temperatures jump above normal heading into your Friday. We're expecting a range here of lower to mid 90s around the valley, and upper 80s will be the sprawl across the foothills. And then into the weekend, it's going to be pretty nice. Great get outdoors weather. We're going to notice a steady drop in temperatures as more of the onshore breeze starts to work in to Northern California. Temperatures trending down again with those clear skies. You can see a lot of blue contouring here on the 24-hour temperature change map. We're anywhere from 6 to 10 degrees cooler in the valley, 7-degree drop in the foothills, and 7-degree drop in the Delta, and most of our foothills spots up just a degree or two, but South Lake Tahoe checks in 2 degrees cooler than this time yesterday morning. For my early risers, you may want to grab the layer. Stepping outside, 59 degrees currently in Sacramento. It's 58 in Fairfield, 63 in Auburn, and 41 currently in Truckee. Notice the onshore breeze coming through Fairfield at 15 miles per hour, and then conditions around the rest of the region pretty much light in terms of the winds. Your forecast today, expect temperatures to make the run towards the mid 90s here in the valley, so it is going to be a comfortable morning to enjoy before we head into that heat. I'll have a full look at your forecast neighborhood by neighborhood coming up in 10 minutes. Stay back to you.
We have a plethora of color in the city lights this morning, and the wheel is taking center stage. They're all lit up this morning. I'll let you know where there's some fog and where you can expect summer-like temperatures coming up.
It's race weekend in Kansas City, Kansas. We'll take a look at what fans can expect as NASCAR takes over Kansas Speedway.
From Kansas City's news leader, this is KMBC 9 First News.
Well, good morning, and thanks for joining us on First News on this Red Friday. I'm Jamie Weiss, and for Donna Pittman.
I'm Cody Holyoke. Fans of fall, you're going to have to wait just a little longer. I know at the beginning of the week we're like, hey, we're looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be cooler. Nope, it starts to tick up a little bit more.
Every day the temperature just keeps showing us it's going to be warmer and warmer. We're going into the middle 80s as we start the weekend. Today's high will be 83 with plenty of sunshine. We will have a west wind today at only 5 miles per hour. Checking on the visibility, everybody's looking pretty good. 10 means it's clear, and anything less than that indicates there's some fog present. We have 1 mile visibility in St. Joseph there along the Missouri River. It seems to hold the fog there every morning. Temperature is 56 here in the city. It's 57 in Clinton, 53 in Atchison. Olathe, you're at 61. Lawrence, you're cooler at 51, and there's usually some fog there along the Kansas River near Lawrence as well. Our highs today will be uniformly 82 or 83 degrees. Everybody's going to be about the same today with plenty of sunshine. No rain in our forecast, and we need it. This is the updated drought monitor. This comes in every week on a Thursday. And what happened this week is this area of moderate drought has expanded, so we need rain. I'll show you if we have any in the 9-day forecast coming up.
Okay, thanks, Katie. We do want to get to some breaking news this morning. Kansas City, Kansas police are investigating a homicide. Officers say reports of a shooting came in just before 2 a.m. in the area of Greeley Avenue and North 15th Street. When they arrived, they found a wounded man lying in the street. He later died at the scene. Police say persons of interest are cooperating with the investigation, but anyone with any information is asked to call the Crime Stoppers Tips Hotline at 816-474-TIPS.
People are now back in their homes in Lexington, Missouri after a natural gas leak in one neighborhood.
They're concerned about why and how this could have happened just months after another leak and a deadly house explosion nearby. People living in the area tell us crews were working on fiber optic cables.
And then I don't even know what we're looking at there.
I can't watch that. That is crazy.
Time for a new hour. Back to 7 News. More in the morning.
Coverage you can count on. KOAT Action 7 News More in the Morning starts right now.
Well, just in, we are hearing from former FBI Director James Comey hours after he was indicted for allegedly lying to Congress. KOAT's Rachel Hersheimer is at the White House for us this morning with Comey's reaction.
President Trump is rolling out sweeping new tariffs targeting everything from medicine to furniture. How the White says that it will boost the economy.
And the Albuquerque Sunport looking different, looking good these days. This morning, the New Mexico restaurant just added that makes our airport one of the most unique places to visit in the country. They have.
All right, here's a live look outside. Today's looking really nice here in the metro, but the weekend brings in a major shift in the forecast ahead. Good morning, New Mexico. It's Friday, September 26th. I'm Peyton Spellisy in for Todd Kurtz.
And I'm Royal Day. Let's get a check of our KOAT7 weather forecast. So, Eric, we've just been on this wonderful stretch, but some changes. We need to talk about those.
We could hold it. Yeah, you know, it is the final weekend of our monsoon season, and it's going to finish in a pretty glorious fashion with good chances at showers and thunderstorms kicking in later tomorrow and really probably continuing on Sunday. You know, you can watch football all day indoors on Sunday. That's going to be the thing, you know, from start to finish. There's Albuquerque as we look down from the crest. A couple of showers into western New Mexico this morning. Rest of us with some patchy clouds. Cool spots in the 40s in northern New Mexico. No 30s this morning, and we're still above 60 in Albuquerque, mostly lower 60s across the south. It's a big step warmer, especially around Gallup and Grants, where we were close to freezing yesterday. We're well into the 50s this morning. Most of the rest of us, though, it is a warmer start. You'll feel the difference in the air. Here's our statewide planner. Note as the day does progress, these showers have a lot of difficulty advancing out of western New Mexico and into the state's midsection. And so today is probably going to be a day with just more clouds around, still warm temperatures in the 70s and 80s. By late afternoon and into the evening hours, the rain will approach Albuquerque, and we can't rule out a shower, but it really does look like the best rain chances will stay to the west and southwest. Pretty active afternoon and evening for places like Silver City, Deming, and Lordsburg. We can't rule out some severe weather in that direction, some damaging wind gusts and large hail. That's where the highest potential for heavy rainfall will be hanging out today. For Albuquerque, you know, a few clouds around this morning. That daybreak temperature will be right around 60 degrees. Look for mid-70s midday, and the afternoon still has us probably above 80 degrees. Clouds will be building late and, you know, right around dinner time or so. We'll watch for that isolated shower in the area. But again, the best rain chances stay west.
Breaking news out of Marion County. An Amber Alert has been issued for a 17-year-old, first the victim of a shooting and now a kidnapping. What we know about his last known whereabouts.
Plus, a final farewell. The man who died after riding a roller coaster at Universal Epic Universe will be laid to rest today. How he's being remembered by his family.
And lots happening in the tropics where Umberto is tracking, plus an area of invest that's showing potential for development.
WESH 2 News Sunrise starts now.
Good Friday morning, everyone. Great to have you with us at 5:30. I'm Alan Campbell.
And I'm Meredith McDonough. Let's get your day started with a check of that forecast. First warning meteorologist Kellyanne Klass is here now. Kellyanne, happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday. We have a lot going on in our forecast today. We're talking heat, humidity, showers and thunderstorms, and of course the tropics. So let's get you started with the heat, because today we're looking at above average temperatures. Our average is 89 degrees. Today we'll be at 93. We'll be into the upper 80s across our coastline, but still that's above average because our coastline average high temperatures are in the mid 80s. We'll start off with a mix of sun and clouds, and then we'll track a few showers for the afternoon with a better chance of rainfall arriving this evening, really favoring our central and even some of our eastern locations. Let's talk about the tropics, because Umberto is a hurricane now, expected to become a major hurricane this weekend, potentially even a Cat 4 hurricane by Sunday. This is going to stay out of our area, but all eyes are on Invest 94L. We'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes. First, though, it's 5:31. Let's get over to your pal, Tristan Ruda, with a check on traffic.
All right, good morning, Kellyanne. Good morning, everyone. We are following some breaking traffic news this morning. All lanes have been shut down on the 528, so the beach line eastbound. This is right at that exit for Orangewood Boulevard, so just past the exit for I-Drive. So if you're heading out, again, all of the lanes on the eastbound side are shut down. We're seeing quite a backup because of this incident. So you're going to want to utilize Central Florida Parkway so you can get off of that at that exit 2 for Orangewood Boulevard, and then head over to Central Florida Parkway if to get around that incident. Otherwise, though, I'm not following any other major issues or slowdowns, but you're definitely going to want to watch out for this incident if you're heading out on the beach line this morning. We'll have another check on your road conditions coming up for you in just a few minutes.
This morning, the search continues for a 17-year-old boy who investigators say is missing and in danger.
So they put out an Amber Alert for Caden Spate last night after he vanished in Marion County. WESH 2's Bob Hazen live this morning in Denellen. Bob, the sheriff's office says this is connected to a shooting.
Yeah, in fact, they tell us that Caden is the victim of that shooting, but they haven't been able to find him yet, and they believe he may have been kidnapped by a
Mid-70s today and Sunday, even warmer for your Saturday. I'm timing out when we could climb into the 80s. Ahead in Weather Watch 12.
All right, 12 News This Morning continues now.
Right now on WISN 12 News This Morning.
Now at 6, pocket pancakes.
Playoff fever with pocket pancakes. I'm Zoe Henry at American Family Field, where Wisconsin sports legends will be giving breakfast to Brewers fans.
Breaking overnight, President Trump announces new tariffs on drugs, trucks, and furniture. The medicines facing a 100% tax.
I'm not afraid.
The former FBI director is responding. I'm Rachel Hersheimer in Washington with reaction from James Comey after being indicted.
Right now, Gulf trip murder mystery. The desperate search for answers from the family of a Canadian killed in Sheboygan Falls.
Major road construction this weekend, the section of interstate closing tonight.
And it's the first weekend of fall. Elizabeth and Radar from 99.1 The Mix are here to help celebrate with a new round of weekend picks.
It's Friday, September 26th. 12 News This Morning starts right now.
Leading the way with important local coverage. You're watching WISN 12 News This Morning.
Good morning, everyone. We start with weather right now and a fantastic first weekend of fall.
Molly, it is the end of September, but some could see temperatures in the 80s.
I think we see some southwest of Milwaukee today, and just about everyone has a shot at 80s tomorrow afternoon. So a warm first weekend of fall. This morning, though, I grab a jacket and really through most of the forecast. We have overnight lows in the 50s, high temperatures in the 70s or the 80s. Temperatures right now are much, much cooler if you're farther from the lake. 58 degrees in Port Washington and Sheboygan, 55 in Waukesha, 51 in Watertown. So I grab a jacket this morning. It's going to come in handy, but you shouldn't need it all day long. 63 in Milwaukee right now. We may see that temperature fall a degree or two before the sun comes up and we start to warm up. High temperatures today in the middle 70s. 55 degrees in Waukesha from our camera out at Carroll University. Dark and early sunrise here in about 45 minutes. 70s today. 80s tomorrow. I'll have a full look at your weekend forecast ahead in Weather Watch 12. But first, here's Matt Slimmy with a look at your morning commute.
And right now we're looking down at 894, the bypass at Greenfield Avenue, going over the top of the freeway here. Headlights north, taillights south, both directions moving well. We've got no problems on the system right now. Your travel times, they are all in the green, so everything's moving smoothly. If you're getting ready to head out the door right now, no reason for you to rush. I'll continue to keep an eye on it live from News Chopper 12.
All right, Matt, thank you. A weekend-long road closure begins through the Hale Interchange tonight. You're taking a live look at the left of your screen at the Hale Interchange. Starting at 11 o'clock tonight, the northbound lanes of the 894.
Now on WLWT News 5 today, President Trump announces new sprawling tariffs when they take effect and the new items you could be paying up to double for.
And a dense fog advisory to start out our Friday, but better weather returns later today. My timeline for clearing and a look ahead to a wonderful weekend.
And hundreds of people will head downtown this weekend for the Kroger Wellness Festival. What to expect from this event this year?
This is WLWT News 5 today, leading the way.
6 a.m. starting with some thick fog to go around Cincinnati. The downtown shot right here. This is from DeVue Park. Not looking bad, but man, that fog is definitely bad to our east. It was bad for me as I was driving down Reed Hartman this morning. Good morning to you. I'm Megan Mitchell.
And I'm Stephen Albritton with Kelly Rippon. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday. Celebrate. The weekend is here. Celebrate that too.
And great weekend to enjoy all of those celebrations. Lots of sporting events taking place on the TV this weekend, and you can pull that out, Katie, on the back porch, not have to worry about it too much as we get through the weekend.
Absolutely. That's my husband's favorite thing to do, and I know that's on his list this weekend. So a lot of us doing the same things, maybe getting the grill out. It's been a really rainy week here across greater Cincinnati. So, you know, if you're tired of the rainfall, certainly needed it.
But if you were tired of it, want to get outside, you've got a great couple of days ahead here. Visibility right now this morning, not great. You've got visibilities at a quarter mile or less along and east of 71. So Megan pointed that out. If you live on the east side, you're probably going to see more of that. That's definitely where we're finding it based on our reporting sites. Because the fog is so dense, National Weather Service went ahead and issued a dense fog advisory. This is for everybody until 10 o'clock this morning. More towns seeing fog than others, especially if you live east of, again, 71 and 75. But it is widespread enough to warrant that advisory, and that will be in place through the next several hours here. So your current temperatures right now at about 60 degrees. You have 58 in Mount Orab, 56 in Harrison, Brookville, Indiana at 56. It's not necessarily cold, but it is a damp morning, so maybe you want to wear the jacket to head out to work today. Your 12-hour forecast here is going to show that fog through at least 10 o'clock, and then we'll clear out following that. I think temperatures topping out in the upper 70s today, so it should be a really beautiful day, and I think feeling a lot less humid too by this evening. I'll timeline that clearing for you.
Local, late breaking.
Right now at 6, nearly all of Vermont is now in a drought. We'll show you how you could qualify for relief and if that rain is moving out, Ben.
Yeah, that rain is gone this morning, and we're looking ahead to sunshine this weekend. We'll time out that forecast and show you how much warmer it gets.
But we've got one more day of school left before the weekend. Marissa has your bus stop forecast coming up.
Plus, a devastating fire at one Vermont ski resort, but business is still on. How Sugarbush is recovering from this late night shop.
And a Canadian favorite taking the spotlight in the Queen City. How this weekend event is bridging connection with our northern neighbors.
NBC 5 News Today starts now.
All right, well, let's get your Friday morning started off with a live look over Rutland. Temperature out there is 64 degrees, a little drier than yesterday. Thanks so much for waking up with us. I'm Adrian Pastor.
And I'm Erica Love. Definitely a drier start, but the rain was a good thing, Ben.
Oh, it sure was. It was sorely needed. Many of us got over an inch, over 2 inches in parts of southern Vermont. Places like Brattleboro drying out slowly this morning. Road running along just fine. The nearby weather station reporting a clear sky, but there are likely some high clouds that are just too high up for the automatic sensor to see. Nonetheless, it's 61 degrees, a mild and slightly muggy start to the day. No significant rain showing up on Storm Tracker. We do have a little leftover humidity, dew points in the upper 50s, low 60s, so some patches of fog will be possible early today. The actual air temperatures right around the dew points, mid 60s in parts of the Champlain Valley. So today we'll have plenty of sunshine in the afternoon with some spotty clouds, some showers as well. Temps in the mid 70s. And in the meantime, we're going to send it over to meteorologist Marissa Vigevany. There's the weather lab hanging out in the Champlain Islands this morning. We'll send it over to her and a couple of students who have the bus stop forecast for us early today. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Ben. Oliver has joined the group here. He's a first grader here at the Grand Isle School. And of course, we still have Colton and Hazel with us too. But we're going to look at the weather lab day. Does that sound good, guys? Yeah, all right. Let's focus on the temperature. Mr. Oliver, what is that temperature reading right now?
64.1.
Excellent job. And Hazel, what about the dew point?
The dew point is 61.8.
Excellent. So a bit muggy here, but not too oppressive, which is good. And what about the wind, Colton?
The wind direction and gust is about 1.5 miles per hour.
Excellent. So it's a very comfortable start to the day, and we'll have your full bus stop forecast coming up in just a bit. But that's the latest from the four of us here. I'll send it back to you.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. Well done with the forecast. In terms of the road conditions, we're looking okay this morning. Just a couple patches of fog to watch in the North Country, perhaps along parts of Route 11 into the Tri-Lakes area too, and another little area of fogginess in the Connecticut River Valley from Springfield to Lebanon and Hartford on 89. You can see the visibility dropping, but no significant rain to slow you down early on. Erica, Adrian?
Good news there, Ben. Thank you. We're learning the state of Vermont could request federal disaster relief because of the prolonged drought.
The latest report from the U.S. Drought Monitor shows the section of Vermont that was in the extreme category has expanded into central and southern Vermont. It now includes Rutland, Londonderry, and even parts of Addison County like Leicester.